Hi everyone. So do you feel that you struggle to connect to your angels, or do you feel like your connection is maybe not as strong as you'd like it to be? Or are you just someone that's not connected to angels before and you'd really like to build a relationship with them? Well, I'm here to tell you that you can, and if you have found it a bit tricky, then don't give up. I know it's not always easy because angels aren't physical beings in front of you that you can see and touch and poke, but they do exist. They exist in a different realm. Their vibration and frequency is much higher to ours, but that doesn't mean we can't build a really strong, supportive relationship with them. And that is what they want as well. These pure beings of love and light, which carry so much love and love for humanity and love for us, want to connect with us and support us and guide us. But they can only do that if we ask. So my top tips for you, if you're wanting to really dial into your angelic guides and to feel them and sense them around you, start by having faith. Faith is an amazing attribute to have when we're working with angels. We need to have faith that these beings that we can't necessarily see as we would another human being, we need to be open to the fact and have faith that they are wanting to connect to us, and they will do. So we need to sort of open our hearts, open our minds, relax and open to receiving. Because if we're a bit sort of closed off and unsure and confused, and all that energy is very contracted energy that brings your vibration down. And angels are up here, their vibration is so high, so fine, it's very fine frequency. So we need to be raising our vibration with this openness and this faith so that we can then meet them. So just have a little bit of faith, be open to the fact that angels want to connect with you as much as you want to with them, and you'll feel your energy shift when you step into faith and openness. You just open your heart and be like, yeah, I'm open to receiving. Okay. And then I would say tip number 2, I would say, is to be committed, to forging a relationship, just like you would with a relationship with anybody else. You've got to put the effort in. So even though when I did my first angel experience day, I didn't feel anything, didn't see any angels, I didn't give up. Every day I would sit, and before I get out of bed I would call in my angels. And over time I did start to sense stuff. It took a while, but all of a sudden I was like, oh, I just felt something. My something happened here, or I felt a cool sensation here, or oh, I saw lights when I was meditating. I got all these little signals and signs, and then my connection to the angels exploded, and I went on to do that as my work in the world. I went on to become an angelic healer because my life transformed so much from building this connection with them and having their guidance, because they can see what we can't. And some miraculous things happened once I started calling the angels in, building my connection, listening and following their guidance. That's another thing. You've got to follow it. You can't just hear it and not do it. You've got to do it, which isn't always easy because sometimes they tell us things we don't want to hear. So what have I said? So having faith and being open to receiving, having a regular practice of calling them in. And it is very important to call them in, because angels can only appear to you when you ask them to. So they can't step in and do stuff and be there for you if you don't want them to, because you've got free will. So it's really important to remember that. I also find it really helpful that when you are going to call in your angels, to do it from a really centered and still place where your nervous system is calm. So if you're someone that doesn't meditate regularly, then you can do things like use breathing techniques. And I've done lots of videos on ways to use breath and the heart chakra, to bring your body into a place of stillness and presence. Because when your mind is calm and your body is calm, you'll more easily sense the angels around you. Because, I mean, the truth is, as soon as you call an angel in, it's there in an instant. It's instantly there. But you can't always know, feel or see or hear that, because it could be that your energy is in a frantic place and your thoughts are going 1,000 miles an hour. So you're just not in a place where you can receive it or receive them. Yeah, so be relaxed about it, and be a bit, I would say, have a bit of fun with it. So there's times in my life when, I really wanted some guidance, and I'm just desperate. I'm desperate to know what to do, and I'm feeling frustrated, and I'm feeling insecure and worried and maybe a bit angry. All those emotions, when we're feeling that way and then we're asking our angel, it's about your energy. Your energy is going to be very contracted when you're in a place of desperation. Like, I desperately want to connect to my angels. I desperately need to hear what they want. I need their help. That's not going to help you connect. You need to, like I said, step back into that openness, that state of receiving, that state of calm, so that your vibration can be at a point where you can receive the high frequency of the angelic beings. And it's important to remember that angels are always there to support, guide us, love us, nourish us, but we have to do the work ourselves. So lots of times I've had people come to me and they're desperate because they want the angels to come and save them. They want to be saved, they want to be rescued, they want an angel to come and miraculously change their whole life for them, their relationships, their money. They're asking to be saved, and angels will support and guide you and lead you on your path. And it's not like they can't do miracles, but you have to do the work. The real healing and transformation comes from you listening to the guidance, tuning into the messages and the sensations and the feelings you're getting, and taking action. There has to be some action from you, is what I'm trying to say. So many times I've had clients just want me to perform a miracle on them with their angels. But my job is to channel the angelic healing and the messages through to you so you can take the action. Yeah. So those are my top tips for connecting. So let's have a bit of faith, be open to receiving, make it a regular practice where every day you're asking them, because I can guarantee if you're asking every day, you will start to build a really strong connection. When you are asking, sit in a place of calm, centeredness, be a bit fun-loving about it. Know that your angels want to support you and love you and be with you as much as you want them to be. And reach out to me if you have any questions, or if you want to have an angel reading or an angel healing session. You don't need someone to do that for you, but it can help. It can help bring that guidance to you, and yeah, it can be a nice, enjoyable session and just help you bridge that connection for you. So have a lovely day, and I'll speak to you soon.